What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday. Future Strike was released on last Thursday, and over the weekend we had a couple of tournaments. Now, the biggest one was the Sunday Open, and actually, it got first place, showing, hey, you know, this deck is needs to be taken seriously, right? There was 131 players. Goldilocks won, going 12-2. I was watching it. The event wasn't streamed, but I was watching it the whole time, just seeing what was happening. And it was very interesting because his only losses was to Sylveon, and then he got paired to a third Sylveon in top 8 or in top 4 and beat it. And I was like, oh, let's go. And then he hit Togekiss. It was either Togekiss or Sylveon, and I was like, yo, can the Togekiss beat Sylveon? And then it did. And then they went 1-1 in the finals, and then he won game 3. So I don't think there's any footage. If there is, I'll make sure to link it and watch that. But yeah, Genesect Mew, one of the most hyped decks coming out. Fusion Strike probably is the best deck coming out of Fusion Strike. It beat Mew Genesect, Inteleon VMAX, Dragapult, lost to Sylveon, beat Urshifu, beat Leafeon, beat Gengar, beat Suicune, lost to Sylveon, beat Suicune, beat Inteleon VMAX, beat Jolteon, beat Sylveon, beat Togekiss, only losing 2 games. This is a very good deck, obviously. So your main attacker is going to be Mew VMAX. It has a Cross Fusion Strike. Choose one of your bench Fusion Strike Pokemon attacks and use it as this attack. So basically, you just copy anybody for 2 colors injuries, which is really strong. Max Miracle does 130. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, saying, hey, I don't care what your effects are, I'm going to get through them, which is pretty good. The Mew is actually a really good attacker as well. Mew has Energy Mix. Search deck for an energy card and attach to one of your Fusion Strike Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So it's going to power multiple Mews, which is really good. And Psychic Leap does 70, and you may shuffle this Pokemon all cards attached to it into your deck, basically negating all damage done to Mew V if needed. But what Pokemon are you going to copy? Well, that's going to be Genesect V. I'm so happy Genesect is good again. Oh man, Genesect is one of my favorite Pokemon. But it has the attack Techno Blast. It does 210, as much as Zacian did. During the next turn's Pokemon can attack, just like Zacian, and you have Fusion Strike system. Once during the turn, you may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So that means if you have 4 Genesects, you could do this over and over again, and like draw, you have like 6 cards, play a bunch of cards. Draw, you have 6 cards, play a bunch of cards. Draw, you have 6 cards. You can do that combo over and over and over again, which makes it a very interesting deck because you're going to see cards that you never really see before in these decks, which is pretty cool. And there's actually 2 Latias. Latias has the Dyna Barrier attack. It does 70, and VMAX Pokemon can't hurt it. So that's really cool. So if you're playing against the only VMAX deck, Dyna Barrier can say, hey, you know what? You better boss it around this Pokemon or Cross Switcher around this Pokemon. And that's it. That's all your Pokemon deck. Now, there's a ton of different variants that have been played right now. There's ones that play Oricorio. There's ones that play Toxicity. There's some ones that play a Cellgore. We're still learning what Mew and its friends can do. This is week 1, but coming out of week 1, it's proven, hey, it's the best deck. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's keep going. It plays 1 Battle VIP Pass. You can only use this if you're going only your first turn. Search deck for 2 base Pokemon, put them into your bench, then shuffle your deck. Now this might seem very weird because you're only using the first turn, but it'll make sense later on. Oh, it'll make sense right now because it plays cards like Cram-o-matic. You can only use this card if you discard another item card from your hand. Now that is important is an item, not a trainer card. Flip a coin if you have, search deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck for any card. So this is really good. The early list that I saw played like 4 Battle VIP Pass and 4 Cram-o-matic. So you play Cram-o-matic, discard VIP passes if need be. If you're going first or on your first turn, you can play Battle VIP and search for 2 base Pokemon. Really strong cards. And that's kind of the combo with it. These are all new Fusion Strike cards, even the Cross Switcher. You can only play 2 Cross Switchers at one time, right? So it is like, oh man, I forgot the card. It was one that lets you draw up to 3, or if you play 2, switch both, or switch your opponent's bench Pokemon. I can't remember what it's called right now. My brain is not working. But Cross Switcher, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So basically, it's a Guzma. So not only do you have boss orders in this deck, you have Guzma in the form of Cross Switcher, which is pretty nice. And the cool thing about Mew, I didn't cover this, it has Fruit Treat. has free retreat. So you can use the Techno Blast, right? You can attack with Genesect. Then next turn you can retreat the Mew, and then you can use good old Cross Switcher and bring Mew back to the active. Pretty cool. 2 Evolution Incense to find the VMAX. We play 3 Fog Crystal CRE for a basic Psychic Energy or a basic Psychic Pokemon, which can grab the Mew V or the Psychic Energy. There is Power Tablet. Basically, if your strikes attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's attacked Pokemon. It seems very familiar, right? If you're a Lightning fan. But yeah, pretty cool. You can boost the damage up. I mean, you play all 4, you do an additional 120. So like Mew VMAX can knock out a Mew VMAX in 1 turn. That'd be insane to see. But yeah, 4 Quick Ball to find your basics. 2 Switch. Like I said, Mew already has free retreat, but Genesect has a 2 retreat cost, and Latias has a 1 retreat cost. 2 Old Cemetery, and 1 Rose Tower, and 1 Stormy Mountains. So Old Cemetery, whenever a player attaches an energy card from their hand to a non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on it. There is Rose Tower. Once during each player's turn, the player may draw to have 3 cards in their hand. And there is Stormy Mountains. That player may search deck for a basic Lightning or a basic Dragon Pokemon from 2 bench. So Stormy Mountains can find you the Latias. Rose Tower can make you draw cards. And Old Cemetery is going to let you attach 2 damage counters. Now, you want to play 4 or more stadium cards, so that way you could counter Path to the Peak, because Path to the Peak, like, destroyed this deck, because now you can't use, like, the Genesect V, right? So that is the big thing here. So you want to play multiple different stadiums. It's fine. I do like I like Rose Tower. Storm Mountain's cool to find Latias if you need to. So yeah, it's up to you. I know some people are playing the Crystal Cave, just so you can play the more stadiums, but I think the more Rose Towers and Storm Mountains make a little bit more sense. And the reason why you play different stadium cards is so you can use like Genesect to draw cards, because you can't counter a stadium with a stadium, but you can counter a stadium with one of your stadiums and then use Genesect. But you only put 1 stadium down a turn. That's a key thing to remember. There's 2 boss sorters. Bring a Pokemon with eventually active. There's the new Elesa Sparkle. Choose up to 2 of your Fusion Strike Pokemon for each of those Pokemon. Search for Fusion Strike Energy and attach it to that Pokemon to shelf your deck. On the Trash Lunch podcast, I can't remember her name, Natalie, she pointed out, like, this is basically a cold machine. If you're playing that long, it's basically like a cold machine. You search your deck for Fusion Strike Energy. That's not a Fusion Strike Energy. For Fusion Strike Energy, attach it to 2 Fusion Strike Pokemon. So it's like acceleration, which is really cool. 2 Marnie for disruption, of course. And you notice there's no Sycamore in this deck because you really don't want to discard stuff. And if you are going to discard stuff, you want to use Peony. Discard your hand and search deck for 2 trainer cards, reveal them and put into your hand and shuffle your deck. This is not a new card. I don't know what set that is on top of my head, but the cool thing is we can utilize this stuff now, because Peony makes it, okay, I'm going to discard our hand, get the 2 trainer cards I need, maybe 2 Cross Switchers, whatever, maybe 2 Power Tablets, whatever you need, and then you can use Genesect to draw cards. This is a pretty cool combo. 1 Air Balloon to give free retreat to Genesect, few Fusion Strike Energy, 4 Fusion Strike Energies. There's 1 Aurora Energy, so you can discard a card and draw cards. I think this was cut like a Capture Energy used to be here, but they could have Capture for an Aurora. You can play 4 Captures if you want to. Aurora lets you discard a card to draw more with Genesect V. And 2 Psychic Energies, which is good, because you can utilize Fog Crystal. And Mew actually can attack with Max Miracle. And I didn't go over Fusion Strike Energy. I apologize. This card can only be attached to Fusion Strike Pokemon. If this card is attached to anything other than a Fusion Strike Pokemon, discard this card. As long as this card is attached to Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but only provides 1 energy at a time. Prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So this means, like, you can't ping this with like a Teleon's, because all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities, right? That's right, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Can it still get pinged? It is an effect. You place damage counters, right? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm right though. Mew VMAX Genesect Goldilocks 1 Sunday Open 12-2. Let's play some games, and I hope I explained everything very well. We'll play some games and explain. I've actually played it for a minute. I played 3 games. My first 3 games, we won them. So you understand the deck. We know how it plays. It sets up really, really quick, and it seems like a lot of fun. So let's play it. I think your worst matchup is anything dark, but you can attack with Genesect if you want to. And if you are scared of dark, you can maybe play Zapdos. Maybe Zapdos, right? That could be the play. But I think you might still be okay to beat dark. But I could be wrong. We'll find out together, guys. There's Eternatus VMAX. Okay, Crobat. Okay. Galarian Moltres V. So this makes it. This is probably like the worst matchup because now you have to deal with Cram-o-matic. Oh baby, let's go. Because what's gonna be so difficult about this is like, how do I deal with both of these, right? Like we could maybe deal with the Eternatus VMAX because we have Latias, but Crobat for 4. Yes. Okay, so we got Old Cemetery. Go ahead and bump that. All right, so I can quick ball this because I want to create a Cross Switcher in my deck, right? So we do this we'll discard the Elite Sparkle. Go ahead and grab the Mew. All right, we'll put down Mew, put Capture for Genesect. Let's play Marnie. Now you can maybe attack with Genesect V. We'll see how this works. So we do have the Air Balloon. Do we want to Cram-o-matic this to potentially find more? I don't think so. I think I want to put down the Latias. Air Balloon to bench Latias. Do this for 1. And pass. All right, so let's see what happens here. So Evolution Incense. There's Eternatus VMAX 340, bro. We can't. What do you do about that? I don't know. Okay. Tails. Okay. There's the VMAX. There's a. Okay, so 320. I mean, hypothetically, we can, right? We'll grab another Genesect. We'll grab a Mew. We'll Fusion Strike System. There's a VMAX. I can make it where... Man, this thing's really bad. I want a Peony here. I think I'd rather get set up. Right? So let's do this. It makes him forced to attack with this. So we'll see what's in his hand. He didn't play any supporter cards last turn, which is really good for us. Okay, I'm gonna be sick. Because now they go down to 3. We'll send up this. Both of our sparkles are down now. Yeah, this Mulcher is going to knock me out next turn. So let's use this. I probably should have did that first. Regardless. Let's do these two. So we can find a Mew next turn. So we'll do this for Mew. So now we have enough for knockout. Okay. Let's retreat. Let's swing for knockout. And then, I mean, if he's got energy, then... Oh, Orborn actually doesn't knock me... Yeah, it does knock me out. It does 380. So let's see. Can he find a singular dark energy to knock me out with Moltres V? Okay, so let's go find Wheezing. Now, if he doesn't have it, he needs to accelerate to this one. Crobat for 4. Eternatus. Oh, they're 2 hiding energies. They're not dark energies. Okay. Okay, that's not a dark energy discarded. Okay. Many boss orders. Just one boss. Okay. Because I can attack with this next turn. I want to find the Marnie. So first things first, we'll do Power Tablet. We will capture for Genesect. Well, Evolution Incense. Is it in here? Marnie is in here. Alright. We'll grab a Mew. Put down Mew VMAX. Fog Crystal. Fail it. Switch to Latias. Ooh. There's 2 more. So I'm just going to switch to Genesect. Let's go Fusion Strike System number 1. Okay. Fusion Strike System number 2. So we got this. We got this for this. We can switch to Latias. We get Genesect for 4. We found the Marnie. Alright. So let's play Marnie. Get rid of my opponent's hand. We'll retreat to Genesect and Techno Blast for the knockout. Alrighty. Let's see what happens here. He whiffed the Dark Energy discard. Oh, man, I didn't notice that 2 hiding energies. He had the Dark Energy. Okay, so now he just needs the Energy, Eternatus VMAX, and Boss Order. Okay, there's part 1. Dire Flame Wings coming down. Energy Switch as well. Quick Ball discards Marnie. It's probably going to find another Crobat. Oh, Hoopa. So many already have... Okay. Crobat for 5. This is it. Uh-huh. We tried. It's such a bad matchup. It's a terrible matchup. It is. Okay. All right. Well, maybe the plan against that is to not evolve into VMAX and just try to take knockouts with Genesect. And that's also my first time playing against that matchup. But that might be how you have to play it. Maybe that's how you play it. Maybe you have to go like just straight Genesect and just Genesect just like swing. Because that is the thing you can do. You can just like go super Genesect, right? We saw it happen. Like just like that swing. So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe. I don't know. So, or we hope they go second, right? We go first, and they go second. They put down one E-turn, and we knock it out. But even then, like, Moltres is so scary. All right, is this a mirror match? I did play against one mirror match, and it was very interesting. It was very, very interesting. But if it is a mirror, then you want to go first. Yeah, you want to go first regardless of this deck. You want to set up first, 100%, right? Okay. My hand is like really good. Like when quick ball this, find a Mew. There's Aurora Choreo. This is what I was talking about. So we do 20 less damage because you do 210. I don't really know the significance of it, if I'm being like perfectly honest, but the numbers probably matter somewhat, right? Grab the Genesect. He's got this version. It's like so. Oh, this is the regular version? No, is it? I have no idea. So he just passes, which doesn't mean anything to me, right? I do want to grab a Mew here. I'm going to go Mew, Marnie. And go Latias, Rose, do this. I'm going to Rose for 1. Well, that's not what you want to see. I'm just going to grab a Psychic Energy and just attach it to this. They can't knock me out this turn, so that's good. There's a Mew, Genesect. If they only put down one Mew, then we're really, really good. There's the Fog Crystal. So this should grab a second Mew. Yep. Old Cemetery comes down. Evolution Incense for nothing. Maximum Genesect. Yep. Because we knock. I don't know what the math is with Aurora Choreo. If you know, let me know. Let me know what you know, because I don't know. Alright. Psychic Energy. Genesect draws some more cards. Now, do you attack with the Mew, or do you leave Aurora Choreo in the active? That's the question. Cram-o-matic. Discards a Cross Switcher. I would never do. Okay, well, there you go. I don't know what they were going for. So this is the Crystal Cave version. I think this is when that Isaiah played. I don't know why they were going for the Cram-o-matic so bad. I don't know what they were digging for. There was nothing in like their deck that they can really grab. I did play against one version that played Crushing Hammer, which was pretty unique. Because like if you can like crush hammer your opponent, then you force them to Elesa Sparkle that turn instead of Peony. So, oh well. All right, let's go to game number 3. That game came down to they had a bad turn 1, which can happen with this deck, right? You're only drawing a couple cards turn 1, so you have to like get somewhat lucky. If you can find the Battle VIP Pass turn 1, then you're good. The question is, do you play 4? The list that one did not play 4. I've seen people play 4 of them and 4 Cram-o-matic. So let's see, Professor J Black. I guess that's the way how you would say it. Call the coin flip. Okay. Won the coin flip, fantastic. So let's go first. And this is the first time going first. But this is what I'm talking about. Our hand is like really bad here. It's like so bad. Hopefully top deck a Cram-o-matic, and then we can like go for Battle VIP Pass and something else. So this plays the Toxtricity, which makes it where your Future Strike Pokemon get -30, or your opponent's Future Strike Pokemon get -30, which means like Mew has an easier time of one-shotting us. Yep. Okay. Now, this is like, don't get me wrong, this is a terrible hand. But with Elesa Sparkle and the Cross Switcher, we have the potential to like do really, really good next turn. So Great Ball, look at top 7, finds a Genesect V, okay. Because they can't attack us turn 1. And if we can somehow get Mew to knock out a Mew, then we're really good. So Hoopa comes down. Wow, that is a very interesting tech in this deck. Because this one-shots me. 100%. Let's go. 170. Fusion Strike, that's both Dark and Psychic. Very interesting. But I guess we go after this Pokemon, right? You have to, right? Well, we actually don't take a knockout on it. We had double Power Tablets, so that's okay. Okay. Boss the Mew. Okay. That is interesting, right? Because now we can switch Sparkle, Evolution Incense, double Power Tablet. Cross my fingers and hope Genesect finds up some Pokemon, right? We'll see. We do get a top deck, which is good. Maybe we found like a Quick Ball, Capture Energy. Those are both good, really good cards. Fog Crystal. Those are also really good cards. So Capture Energy onto the Hoopa to find a Mew, most likely. It's a very cool illusion. All right, there's Mew. Okay. Pass on dark turn. Okay, so let's see what we top deck. A Quick Ball. Perfect. So let's go with this. Let's grab the Mew VMAX. Let's go Sparkle. I think I am just going to grab one. Well, Power Tap. I want to thin the deck as much as possible here. Right? So grab another Genesect. Well, Genesect, Tablet, switch to Genesect. Genesect for 2. We'll grab another Genesect. All right, they're all in there, so that's nice. We'll do this. We'll get another Genesect. Beautiful. So we'll Cross Switcher to Hoopa to bring up our Mew. We'll Capture Energy for another Mew. We'll Old Cemetery. And then we'll Mew for 5. Okay. And we'll go with Cross Fusion Strike. And of course, do Techno Blast for the knockout. Look at there. That's what you want to see turn 2. 270 come down. We take 2 price cards. So it's Fusion Strike Energy and a Marnie. All right. So if we find another Cross Switcher, the plan now is to knock out a Genesect. Because, like, hypothetically, I mean, realistically, you can't really knock out a Mew. It is very hard to do. There's Power Tablet. And then they're going to Genesect for 3. Mew comes down. And hit with the well played. And there we go. So that's how good the deck is, right? The deck is so fast, so consistent. You're doing so much damage, and this is why it's like really, really good, right? Let's play one more game. Let's play one more game, right? We're here, we're having fun. We'll do one more, and let's see if we can get a back and forth battle. But it's really good. It's really good. Like there are some like talks about is it good? I think like we will definitely start seeing Dark become more and more, and then you got to see this deck like focus more on like attacking with Genesect or something like that, right? So one the claim again. Yes. Hello. I love these. This is what I always play with. So, yeah. All right. So we did not, unfortunately, find a Genesect. Okay, but this is okay. This is good. So we do this. Go ahead and grab a Genesect. And just pass. We got a lot going for us next turn. A lot of stuff. Remoraid comes down. So this is Urshifu. Okay, Vaporeon. Quick Ball. Discard the water. There's Crobat. Rapid Strike Energy to the Vaporeon. Very interesting. All right. We can knock that out next turn. 100%. We do 210, which is like perfect numbers. We're taking a knockout. Really, really nice. Yeah. Do we get to draw cards next turn? Probably not, but we'll see. If we try to capture, then we can. But the goal right now is to knock out the Vaporeon. Knock out his only attacker next turn. He has not played a supporter card. Quick with the water. This could find Urshifu. But no matter what, we knock out the Vaporeon because Urshifu is weak to, of course, Psychic. So, another Sobble comes down. Another Sobble. Okay, so another Sobble hits field. All right, so we'll just go ahead and unfortunately be a meanie head. Bring that up. Bring this up. Bring this. We can Rose. Evolution Incense. We will Rose Tower for 1. And then we'll Genesect for 1. Such a bad top deck. Or such a bad card to draw. But it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Because you can't discard 2 to grab 2. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So there's Latias. Okay. Power Tablet. We got some stuff. Alright. And we have all of our Power Tablets right now. So that's really good. Alright. So Lovable. Because if we can knock out a Drizzle. And then we knock out a VMAX, then we win. There's Octo. So Octo go find any of his guys. I mean, probably would just like Latias and Marnie. I don't want a Peony right now. So there's the Urshifu. Okay. But like I said, we knock out Sobble, knock out Urshifu, win the game. That's my game plan. There's Capacious, Bucket. Okay. Bucket. Water. Lovable for another Drizzle. Yep. You can actually Rose Tower here in a second if he wants to. Do you like the inclusion of Rose Tower? So there's a research. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can also Dyna Barrier to make it where the VMAX is going to hurt me next turn. And there we go. I think that's probably a really good matchup. But yeah, once again, showing how like fast and consistent and strong. Like you have so many outs to hit Ball Sorters or Guzma or something. We also drew really, really hot, which is probably that's whatever. We show it off, but we did take a loss to Eternatus. So like Dark is scary. Like that's the name of the game. Dark is scary. But guys, there we go. There's the first place Genesect Mew VMAX deck. It'll be really interesting to see in the couple of weeks how this deck transforms, what it really comes into, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited. The deck's really good. Test it out. It's hyped for a reason. It's good. So test it out. And this is the only start of Fusion Strike. As we gain more Fusion Strike V Pokemon, Mew VMAX only gets stronger and stronger. So go ahead. Do you pick up Mews now? No. Like in real life, no. You wait a couple months and then you pick them up because what's the rush? But then you pick them up and then who knows what Fusion Strike Pokemon come out later on? Who knows? It's already looking really good with just 2 partners right now. That's all I'm saying. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. See you tomorrow for Road Tuesday. I'm excited about it. Alrighty guys. Bye.